thanks for tuning into this week's tech demo. My name is Kaylani, and this week I'm going to be showing you how to scan documents using your cell phone. Being able to scan documents using apps on your phone is a really quick and easy way to edit and send things via email or other platforms in case you're in a situation where you don't have access to a scanner or if you're trying to rush to meet a deadline. Now today I'm going to be introducing two apps that are very user-friendly to complete this process. The first one is called Adobe Scan, and this one is going to be free on the iOS App Store and also the Google Play Store. And I really like this app because this one allows you to scan multiple kinds of documents. So for example, you can do forms, documents, and even text on a whiteboard surface. So to get started, it's going to want you to create an account if you don't have one already, and this process is super quick, very simple. All you'll need is just an email address, your name, and your birthday. And then once you've done that, it should take you to a blank dashboard that looks like this. So to begin scanning, you can just go ahead and click on the blue camera icon on the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. From here, you'll be able to see the different kinds of documents that you're able to scan, as I mentioned previously. For the sake of example, I'm just going to be using a plain one-page document. And also, when you're scanning, make sure that your background is plain and clear like this. Otherwise, if there's any outside text or symbols, the camera will most likely pick up on those. So to begin scanning, you can just hold the phone directly above the document and the app's auto-cropping feature will initiate itself with the blue dots around the borders. Once you're happy with the cropping, you can go ahead and just click Continue on the bottom right. From here, you can either scan another document or just click on the document in the bottom right and it will take you to the editing screen. Once you reach the editing screen, you're going to be presented with a lot of different options. Starting at the top, you can actually rename the title of the document, and whatever name you give it is what it will be saved under in your phone. So I'm just going to go ahead and title it something simple like Doc 1. And then you can press OK. And then at the bottom is where you'll get the rest of your editing options. All of them are super useful. However, one in particular that I really like is the cleanup feature. This one allows you to erase any unwanted marks, creases, or scribbles on the page, and it gives you a couple options to fill it with the surrounding color of the page. So for example, this one would be white, or you can manually select the color yourself. However, I will just be using the surrounding color because that's what I find easiest. And you can also change the size of the eraser. So you'll just basically scribble around with the pink marking and it will completely get rid of it, and you can press on the blue check mark when you're done. And from here, once you're done editing, you can click Save PDF in the top right to start sharing this document. Now this automatically saves as a PDF. However, if you do want to convert it to a JPEG, you are able to do that. All you have to do is just click on the More option and it shows you that right there. However, if you're happy leaving it as a PDF, you can go ahead and click on the Share option. You can do it as a copy or a link, but I'll do a copy. Now, depending on what kind of phone you have, this screen might look a little different for you, but the functions should still be the same. You can do AirDrop, Messages, or Gmail. And from here, this concludes all of the functions for this app. The next app that I'm going to be showing is called Microsoft Lens. This one is also going to be free on both the App Store and the Google Play Store. So some of the key differences and similarities between these two apps are that you're not required to create an account for Microsoft Lens, and also they offer two different editing options that Adobe Scan does not. And then for the similarities, the same kind of document types are offered, and then the sharing options are as well, basically the same. So to begin scanning on this app, at the very bottom, just like Adobe Scan, you'll be able to see the different kinds of documents that they offer for you to scan. Now to actually capture the image, you have to manually press the button in the middle. And from here, you can change the cropping yourself if you're not happy with it, but if you are, you can go ahead and press Confirm on the bottom right. And here's where we can start to edit. So clicking on the More option at the bottom, we can see the new ink and text options that Adobe Scan does not offer. So for the ink option, you can basically just scribble on it if you need to, and they offer an array of colors. The text editing option is basically the same thing, except you're just typing it, and at the top they offer a few font styles and also the colors in the middle. But once you're done editing, you can click Done to start sharing it. Now, just like Adobe Scan, you can change the title of this document, which is what it will be saved under in your phone. and the sharing and exporting options are basically the same thing to Adobe Scan. And this will actually conclude the functions for this app. So as you can see, both of these apps are very user-friendly and they allow you to scan documents anytime, anywhere. I really hope you enjoyed this tech demo, and we hope to see you next week.